Hey guys, my name is Kaylin, and I work for the Papio-Missouri River NRD. Today we are going to learn about what animals do in winter. When winter rolls around, I like to stay cozy inside, or bundle up in warm sweaters and coats, and hats and gloves to brave the cold. For animals, that's silly. They don't wear clothes. They have other ways of surviving the winter. One way some animals survive the cold is by moving somewhere warm. We call this migration. Birds are a great example of migrators, but not all birds migrate. They have the advantage of wings, giving them the ability to change locations fairly quickly. Some of the birds we see migrate south to warmer locations, including ducks or geese. You've probably seen birds flying in large groups in the fall, headed south. Two other animals that sometimes migrate are pronghorn antelope and elk. You can also find these guys in Nebraska. You just have to travel to the west side of the state to find them. Unlike birds who fly hundreds and thousands of miles, they tend to migrate away from cold mountain areas to the high plains to stay warm and find food. Another way animals survive winter here in Nebraska is to hibernate. What does it mean to hibernate? Right, hibernation means to curl up in a safe place and stay there until winter ends. Hibernation involves some work in the fall, like eating plenty to make sure their bellies are full before going to sleep for several months. One example of a hibernator is a bat. Bats usually hibernate from early November to mid-April. They've been found hibernating in hollow trees, storm drains, and even in people's homes. Check out this rodent hibernator. Groundhogs are also hibernators. They tend to beef up their bodies right before entering hibernation, as they can lose as much as half of their body weight while hibernating. Their hibernation lasts from early November through March. These guys hibernate in burrows. They dig deep into the ground well below the frozen ground and cuddle up for winter. Snakes and turtles hibernate too, but their bodies don't shut down quite like a bat or groundhog. Instead, they brumate, meaning their bodies slow way down when the temperatures are cool, but if we get a nice warm day or a stretch of warmer days, they may move around a bit and search for food or water. Aquatic turtles do something especially silly when they brumate. They find a nice spot underwater and breathe through their bottoms for months at a time. Yet one final way animals survive winter is by bundling up. These mammals grow thicker winter coats and rely on stored fat when food is scarce. This critter lives in a den and has a cute furry tail he wraps around himself to stay warm. Do you know what he is? That's right, he's a red fox. Fox are active all winter long, similar to coyotes. Another animal you'll see all winter long is a white-tailed deer. This species starts growing a thick, grayish coat and beds down in well-protected trees, tucking their feet under them for extra warmth. One of the most fun animals to watch in winter is the river otter. They have really thick undercoats and waterproof topcoats to keep them dry and warm. These playful mammals can be spotted sliding through the snow or across the ice, and swimming even in chilly water. In Nebraska, they are making a comeback and can be found in a few river systems in the state. Well, that wraps up our exploration of surviving Nebraska's winters. Thanks for joining us. For more information about the Papio-Missouri River NRD, you can find us on all the social media platforms or by checking out our website at www.papionrd.org.